Okay, hi everyone, Daryl here. This is lesson 16 in my YouTube series Investing 101. What we're going to talk about today is appraised value. Okay, so what is appraised value? Commonly known as valuation. So a lot of people when they purchase property, they talk about valuation. It is the evaluation of a property's value on a given point in time. So it is performed by a professional appraiser, commonly known as a valuer, and usually is for the purpose of obtaining a mortgage. So it's quite standard across the board, whether you are based in Singapore or you're purchasing property overseas, whether in Thailand or UK or uh, anywhere around the world. Normally the bank will require you to provide valuation done by a professional appraiser approved by their panel or within the bank's panel. Then after that, before they will grant you a mortgage. Okay, so they need to know the value of the property before they grant you a mortgage, and normally this requires valuation. So in Singapore's case, right, because we have this thing called CPF, so CPF monies, right, we also will require the property to be appraised or receive a formal valuation. Okay, so not to be confused with fair market value or indicative value. So like fair market value is after a while what the market deems the property to be. So the fair market value may be lower than the appraised value when the property market is heading for a downturn. Okay, and the fair market value may be higher than what the valuer appraises the property at if the market is going on an upturn. And indicative value is also not to be confused with appraised value. Indicative value is, let's say, like for example, my client asked me to sell a property, so like I'm the property agent, right? So normally I'll tell the client, I say that I will get an indicative value for you. Some people call it curbside valuation. So what it does is that there is no valuer to come into the property. They actually see from the roadside, or maybe they just see the transactions. Okay, varies in different countries. Or some of the valuers, right, they also see on Google Maps. Okay, whatever it is, right, the valuer doesn't actually physically come down to the property, go inside the property and take photograph. Okay, this is just indicative value. So indicative value is so that I can tell the buyer who comes to the property, say that the indicative value of this landed property is 3 million. Okay, but when the buyer purchases the property, right, when he wants to get a bank loan, right, the banker will still need the valuer to come down, right, to do a proper valuation and give him this proper valuation, right, so that he can take the bank loan. Cannot say, oh, indicative value 3 million, so I don't need to do valuation because the banker already give me indicative value. Not like that. Okay. So the valuation, right, if you do a proper valuation, means you get the valuer to come down, take photo, then do a proper valuation report. Then this is usually valid for a period of time. Okay, normally maybe 3 months. Some banks, I mean local, overseas, wherever, they may see valuation maybe 4 or 5 months ago value, they may consider, but usually, right, valuation is valid for a period of time because market conditions can change. So like if you hold a valuation report, then it was like 3 years ago, right? You cannot take the valuation report, then show the bank or show the buyer, oh, then this is the valuation to my property, because from 3 years ago till now, the property market may have gone up or may have gone down. So you don't know. So you need to get a valuer to come in to appraise the property again. Okay. So that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Okay, thanks.